Reprogram your subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is an extraordinary powerhouse that operates beneath our everyday awareness, silently shaping our experiences, behaviors, and reality. Think of it as a vast warehouse that stores every memory, belief, and experience you've ever had, while simultaneously managing thousands of bodily functions without your conscious input. This remarkable part of our mind processes about 11 million bits of information per second, while our conscious mind handles only about 40 bits per second. Unlike the conscious mind, which is analytical and rational, the subconscious mind doesn't distinguish between reality and imagination. It accepts everything it experiences as truth, whether these experiences come from actual events or vivid visualization. This characteristic makes it both powerful and potentially problematic. It can either work for us or against us, depending on the programming it contains. The subconscious mind operates like a sophisticated computer system, running programs installed since childhood. These programs come from various sources: parents, teachers, society, media, and personal experiences. Some of these programs serve us well, while others create limitations and obstacles in our lives. The good news is that just as a computer can be reprogrammed, so can our subconscious mind. Understanding the relationship between your conscious and subconscious mind is crucial for personal transformation. The conscious mind is like the captain of a ship, making decisions and setting directions, while the subconscious mind is like the crew, carrying out orders and maintaining the ship's operations. However, if the crew has been trained with incorrect procedures or limiting beliefs, they'll continue to follow these patterns regardless of the captain's new orders. The subconscious mind communicates through feelings, emotions, intuition, and symbols. It doesn't process negative commands effectively. When you think "don't forget," it often registers "forget." This is why positive affirmations and clear, affirmative instructions are more effective than negative ones. The subconscious mind also works through repetition and emotional intensity. A single emotionally charged event can create a lasting impression, while repeated experiences reinforce existing patterns. Your subconscious mind is always working to move you toward what it believes will create safety and pleasure, and away from what it perceives as dangerous or painful. These beliefs may not align with your conscious goals, creating internal conflict that manifest as procrastination, self-sabotage, or inability to achieve desired outcomes. The principle of transformation lies in understanding that the subconscious mind can be retrained through consistent, conscious effort. By learning to communicate with your subconscious mind in its own language, through imagery, emotion, and repetition, you can begin to align both parts of your mind toward your desired outcomes. This alignment creates a powerful force for change, as you'll have both your conscious intentions and your subconscious programming working together toward your goals. The journey of reprogramming your subconscious mind starts with awareness. By recognizing its existence and understanding its influence on your life, you've already taken the first step toward positive change. As you progress through this book, you'll learn specific techniques to identify and modify subconscious programming, ultimately allowing you to create the life you truly desire. The science behind subconscious programming. Our brains are remarkably adaptable organs, constantly changing and rewiring themselves based on our experiences, thoughts, and behaviors. This fascinating ability, known as neuroplasticity, forms the foundation of subconscious programming. Every time we learn something new or form a habit, our brain creates new neural pathways or strengthens existing ones. These pathways become the biological basis for our automatic behaviors, beliefs, and responses. The brain operates at different frequencies throughout the day, producing various types of brain waves. Beta waves dominate our conscious, alert state when we're actively thinking and problem-solving. Alpha waves emerge when we're relaxed, but alert, making this state ideal for learning and programming new information. Theta waves occur during deep relaxation and light sleep, while delta waves characterize deep sleep. Understanding these brainwave states is crucial because certain frequencies are more conducive to subconscious reprogramming than others. Our beliefs, which significantly influence our behaviors and outcomes, are formed through repeated experiences and interpretations of events, especially during childhood. When we encounter a situation, our brain creates neural connections that associate certain meanings with specific experiences. These associations become stronger each time they're reinforced, eventually forming deep-seated beliefs that operate below our conscious awareness. The formation of beliefs follows a specific pattern in our brain. First, we have an experience that triggers an emotional response. This emotional response causes our brain to release neurotransmitters that strengthen the neural connections associated with that experience. Over time, repeated similar experiences create strong neural networks that become our automatic way of interpreting and responding to the world. Research in neuroscience has shown that our subconscious mind processes information much faster than our conscious mind. While our conscious mind can handle about 40 bits of information per second, our subconscious mind processes approximately 40 million bits per second. This massive processing power explains why our subconscious beliefs and programs can override our conscious intentions and goals. The process of creating new neural pathways requires focused attention and repetition. When we consciously direct our attention to a new thought or behavior pattern, we begin to create new neural connections. These connections are initially weak, like footpaths in fresh snow. However, with consistent repetition, these pathways become stronger and more established, like well-worn trails. The science of subconscious programming also involves understanding the role of mirror neurons. These specialized brain cells activate both when we perform an action and when we observe others performing the same action. This mechanism explains why visualization can be so powerful in programming new behaviors and beliefs. When we vividly imagine ourselves performing an action or experiencing a desired outcome, our brain responds similarly to actually experiencing it. The brain's default mode network, DEMA, plays a crucial role in subconscious programming. This network becomes active when we're not focused on the external environment, such as during daydreaming or self-reflection. The DEM helps process and integrate new information with existing beliefs and memories, making it an essential component in the reprogramming process. Understanding these scientific principles allows us to work more effectively with our subconscious mind. By creating the right conditions, through specific brainwave states, focused attention, and consistent repetition, we can deliberately program new beliefs and behaviors that align with our desired outcomes. This knowledge forms the foundation for all the practical techniques and exercises we'll explore in subsequent chapters. Identifying limiting beliefs. Our subconscious mind harbors countless beliefs that shape our daily experiences, decisions, and outcomes. These beliefs act as invisible barriers or accelerators to our success, happiness, and fulfillment. Limiting beliefs are those persistent thoughts and convictions that hold us back from reaching our full potential. They often manifest as seemingly rational reasons why we can't achieve something, be someone, or have what we desire. Common limiting beliefs tend to cluster around specific life areas. In the realm of finances, many people unconsciously believe money is the root of all evil or rich people are greedy. These beliefs, often inherited from family or society, can sabotage financial abundance. Regarding relationships, beliefs like I'm not worthy of love or all good partners are already taken can prevent meaningful connections. Career-related limiting beliefs might include I'm not smart enough or success requires struggle. The origins of these negative programming patterns typically trace back to childhood experiences, cultural conditioning, and significant emotional events. A child who was once told they're not artistic might carry that belief into adulthood, never exploring their creative potential. Similarly, witnessing parents struggle with money can implant beliefs about financial scarcity that persist for decades. Traumatic experiences, even minor ones, can create lasting impressions that transform into limiting beliefs. To identify your limiting beliefs, start paying attention to your internal dialogue. Notice recurring thoughts, especially those that arise when you face challenges or contemplate changes. Listen for absolute statements like I always, I never, or I can't. These often signal deeply rooted limiting beliefs, Pay particular attention to areas of life where you feel stuck or notice patterns of self-sabotage. Self-assessment requires brutal honesty and willingness to explore uncomfortable truths. Write down your thoughts about money, success, relationships, health, and happiness. Examine your family's beliefs about these topics and consider how they might have influenced your own thinking. Notice physical sensations that arise when you contemplate certain goals or possibilities. Tension, anxiety, or resistance often point to limiting beliefs. Question your assumptions regularly. When you think I can't, ask yourself, is this really true? Who says, where did I learn this? Challenge the validity of these beliefs by looking for evidence that contradicts them. Often, you'll find that what you believe to be an unchangeable truth is merely an opinion or outdated programming. Understanding the impact of limiting beliefs reveals their true cost. These beliefs create self-fulfilling prophecies. If you believe you'll fail, you're more likely to take actions or avoid taking actions that lead to failure. They affect your body language, tone of voice, and energy levels, influencing how others respond to you and what opportunities come your way. Limiting beliefs aren't facts. They're learned responses that can be unlearned and replaced. Each belief was installed at some point in your life, often when you lacked the wisdom and experience to question it. Now, as an aware adult, you have the power to examine these beliefs and choose new ones that better serve your goals and aspirations. The process of identifying limiting beliefs is ongoing. As you grow and evolve, new layers of programming may reveal themselves. Approach this exploration with curiosity rather than judgment. Each limiting belief you uncover is an opportunity for transformation, a chance to reprogram your subconscious mind with empowering alternatives that align with your desired reality. The power of visualization. Visualization is one of the most potent tools for reprogramming your subconscious mind. When you create vivid mental images, your brain responds as if those experiences are actually happening. This phenomenon occurs because your neural pathways can't distinguish between a real experience and one that's vividly imagined. Elite athletes have long understood this principle, using visualization to enhance their performance and achieve remarkable results. The process of visualization works by engaging multiple senses in your mental imagery. When you imagine a scene, include not just what you see, but also what you see, but also what you hear, feel, smell, and taste. This multisensory approach creates stronger neural connections and makes the visualization more impactful for your subconscious mind. For instance, if you're visualizing yourself giving a successful presentation, imagine the feel of your confident posture, the sound of your clear voice, and the positive energy flowing through the room. Creating mental movies is an advanced visualization technique that takes this practice to the next level. Instead of static images, develop detailed scenarios that play out like short films in your mind. These mental movies should show you successfully achieving your goals and living your desired reality. Make them as detailed and realistic as possible, incorporating elements of your current environment while adding the changes you want to manifest. The key is to make these mental movies believable to your subconscious mind while stretching beyond your current limitations. A powerful visualization technique involves creating a success scene that you can return to regularly. This might be a specific location, real or imagined, where you can mentally rehearse your goals and desired outcomes. For example, imagine a peaceful garden where you meet your future self, who has already achieved everything you're working toward. This scene becomes a familiar space where you can consistently reinforce your new programming. The practice of visualization becomes even more powerful when combined with emotional engagement. As you visualize your desired outcomes, allow yourself to feel the emotions associated with achieving your goals. Experience the joy, satisfaction, and pride that come with success. These emotional connections help anchor the visualizations deeper into your subconscious mind and accelerate the reprogramming process. Regular practice is essential for visualization to be effective. Set aside dedicated time each day for your visualization exercises. Morning and evening are particularly powerful times, as your brain is naturally more receptive during these transition periods. Start with 5 to 10 minutes, and gradually increase the duration as you become more comfortable with the practice. Your visualization practice should be progressive, meaning that you build upon your successes and continuously expand your mental imagery. As you achieve smaller goals, update your mental movies to include bigger aspirations. This progression helps your subconscious mind adjust to new levels of success and prevents it from becoming stuck in limiting patterns. Visualization is not about escaping reality, but about programming your mind for success. The images and scenarios you create should inspire action rather than replace it. Use your visualization practice to identify specific steps you can take toward your goals, and let your mental rehearsal guide your real-world behavior. This alignment between visualization and action creates a powerful feedback loop that accelerates your progress toward your desired outcomes. Through consistent visualization practice, you can literally rewire your brain for success. The neural pathways you strengthen through visualization become your default patterns of thinking and behaving. This transformation occurs naturally and progressively as you continue to engage in regular visualization exercises, making it an invaluable tool in your journey of subconscious reprogramming. Affirmations that actually work. Affirmations have gained significant attention in personal development circles, yet many people try them and feel discouraged when they don't see results. The truth is, affirmations are powerful tools for subconscious reprogramming when used correctly, and science has begun to validate their effectiveness through studies in neuroplasticity and cognitive behavioral therapy. The fundamental principle behind affirmations lies in their ability to create new neural pathways in our brains. When we repeatedly expose ourselves to specific thoughts and statements, we strengthen these pathways, making them our default mode of thinking. This process works similarly to learning a new skill. The more we practice, the stronger the neural connections become. Effective affirmations must resonate with your current belief system while gently pushing its boundaries. Many people make the mistake of creating affirmations that are too far removed from their current reality, triggering their brain's natural resistance mechanism. For instance, if someone is struggling financially, an affirmation like "I am a billionaire" might feel false and create internal conflict. Instead, an affirmation like "I am becoming more financially abundant each day," or "I make smart decisions about money" feels more believable and actionable. The structure of your affirmations plays a crucial role in their effectiveness. They should always be stated in the present tense, be positive, and include emotional elements, rather than saying "I will not be anxious," which focuses on what you don't want. Say, "I am calm and centered in all situations." The brain processes positive statements more effectively than negative ones. Personal pronouns are powerful in affirmations. Using "I am" or "I have" creates a direct connection between the statement and your identity. Additionally, incorporating emotional words makes affirmations more impactful because the subconscious mind responds strongly to feelings. For example, "I joyfully welcome abundance into my life" is more effective than simply stating "I am abundant." Implementation requires consistency and the right timing. The best moments to practice affirmations are when your brain is most receptive to new programming: early morning upon waking and just before sleep when you're in an alpha brainwave state. Speaking affirmations aloud while looking in a mirror adds a visual component that strengthens their impact. Writing them down engages multiple senses and deepens their impression on your subconscious. Physical state also matters when practicing affirmations. Standing tall with good posture, breathing deeply, and maintaining a relaxed but focused state helps embed the affirmations more effectively. Some people find it helpful to combine affirmations with visualization, imagining the feeling of their statements already being true. Measuring the effectiveness of your affirmations is essential. Notice how you feel when saying them. If you experience resistance or disbelief, adjust the wording until it feels more natural. Start with affirmations that feel slightly stretching but believable, then gradually increase their scope as your belief system expands. Affirmations work through consistent repetition over time. They are not magic phrases, but tools for systematic mental reprogramming. As you practice them regularly, you'll begin to notice subtle shifts in your thinking patterns, emotional responses, and eventually, your external circumstances. The key is to approach them with patience, authenticity, and a genuine openness to change. Emotional reprogramming techniques. Emotions are the driving force behind many of our actions and decisions, often operating beneath our conscious awareness. Our emotional patterns, established through years of experiences and conditioning, can either support or hinder our progress toward our desired outcomes. Understanding and reprogramming these emotional patterns is crucial for lasting transformation of the subconscious mind. Our emotional responses are deeply ingrained through repeated experiences and associations. When we encounter a situation similar to one that caused pain or discomfort in the past, our bodies automatically react with the same emotional response. This automatic reaction is our subconscious mind's way of protecting us, but these protective mechanisms can become outdated and unnecessary in our present circumstances. To begin emotional reprogramming, we must first become aware of our emotional triggers and patterns. This awareness starts with paying attention to our bodily sensations when emotions arise. Notice where you feel tension, heaviness, or other physical manifestations of emotions. These physical sensations are direct communications from your subconscious mind, providing valuable information about your emotional programming. The release technique is a powerful tool for emotional reprogramming. When you notice an unwanted emotional response, allow yourself to fully feel the emotion without resistance. Imagine the emotion as energy moving through your body and give it permission to flow freely. As you maintain awareness of the sensation without judgment, you'll often find the emotional intensity naturally diminishes. This process helps break the automatic connection between triggers and emotional responses. Building new emotional responses requires consistent practice and patience. One effective method is emotional rehearsal, where you deliberately imagine situations that typically trigger unwanted emotions while maintaining a calm, centered state. This creates new neural pathways associating these situations with more beneficial emotional responses. The key is to practice this technique regularly, preferably when you're in a relaxed state. Another powerful approach is emotional reframing. This involves consciously choosing to interpret situations in ways that generate more supportive emotional responses. For instance, instead of viewing a challenge as threatening, you can choose to see it as an opportunity for growth. With practice, these new interpretations become automatic, leading to naturally different emotional responses. The technique of emotional anchoring can help establish positive emotional states on demand. Choose a specific physical gesture, such as pressing your thumb and middle finger together, and pair it with a deeply positive emotional state. Through repetition, this anchor becomes a tool for quickly accessing resourceful emotional states when needed. Integration of new emotional patterns happens through consistent practice in real-life situations. Start with low-stakes scenarios where you can practice your new responses without feeling overwhelmed. As you build confidence, gradually apply these techniques to more challenging situations. Temporary setbacks are normal and provide valuable feedback for refinement of your approach. Working with emotions requires sensitivity and self-compassion. Honor your emotional responses as important messengers while gently guiding yourself toward more beneficial patterns. Create a daily practice of emotional check-ins, where you take time to notice your emotional state and apply appropriate techniques for maintaining balance and alignment with your goals. Through dedicated practice of these emotional reprogramming techniques, you'll develop greater emotional intelligence and flexibility. Your subconscious mind will learn to respond to situations in ways that support rather than hinder your desired outcomes. This emotional mastery becomes a powerful foundation for achieving your goals and creating the life you envision. Habit formation and neural pathways. Our brains are remarkably adaptable organs, constantly forming and reforming neural pathways based on our thoughts, behavior, and experiences. These neural pathways are like well-worn trails in a forest. The more frequently we traverse them, the more established they become. When we engage in repetitive thoughts or actions, our brains strengthen these neural connections, making them our default response patterns. Breaking old patterns requires understanding how these neural pathways form and function. Every time we perform an action or think a thought, neurons in our brain fire together, creating or strengthening connections. This process, known as Hebbian learning, is often summarized by the phrase neurons that fire together, wire together. When we repeatedly engage in a behavior or thought pattern, these neural connections become stronger and more efficient, eventually becoming automatic. Creating new habits isn't simply about willpower. It's about deliberately creating new neural pathways while allowing old, unwanted ones to weaken through disuse. This process begins with conscious awareness and intention. When we decide to form a new habit, we're essentially asking our brain to create new neural pathways. Initially, this requires more mental energy and focus, which is why new habits can feel challenging or uncomfortable at first. The popular notion of the 21-day rule for habit formation has been widely circulated, but isn't entirely accurate. Research suggests that habit formation can take anywhere from 18 to 254 days, with an average of 66 days. The variation depends on the complexity of the habit, individual differences, and environmental factors. Understanding this reality helps set realistic expectations and prevents discouragement when changes don't happen as quickly as we might hope. To successfully form new habits, we need to work with our brain's natural tendencies. This means creating an environment that supports our desired changes, breaking larger habits into smaller, manageable components, and providing ourselves with immediate positive reinforcement. The brain responds well to rewards, so celebrating small victories helps strengthen new neural pathways. Consistency is more important than perfection in habit formation. Each time we perform our new desired behavior, we strengthen the associated neural pathway. Even if we miss a day or slip back into old patterns occasionally, the key is to return to the new behavior as soon as possible. This persistence helps ensure that the new neural pathways become strong enough to override the old ones. The process of habit formation also involves understanding the habit loop: cue, routine, and reward. By identifying the cues that trigger unwanted habits and consciously choosing new responses to these cues, we can gradually rewire our brain's automatic responses. This might involve creating new environmental cues, establishing different routines, or finding alternative rewards that support our desired changes. Our neural pathways are not set in stone. They remain plastic throughout our lives, allowing for continuous learning and adaptation. This neuroplasticity means that no matter how ingrained a habit might be, change is always possible with the right approach and consistent effort. By understanding and working with these fundamental principles of neural pathway formation, we can effectively reprogram our subconscious mind to support the habits and behaviors that align with our desired outcomes. Using sleep programming. Sleep programming represents one of the most powerful methods for accessing and reprogramming the subconscious mind. During sleep, our conscious mind releases its grip on our thoughts, allowing direct communication with the deeper aspects of our consciousness. This natural state of receptivity makes sleep an ideal time for implementing transformative practices. Self-hypnosis serves as a bridge between our waking and sleeping states, creating an optimal condition for mental reprogramming. By inducing a deeply relaxed state before sleep, we can access the alpha and theta brainwave states where the subconscious mind is most receptive to new programming. This practice involves systematically relaxing the body and mind while maintaining a gentle awareness. As you lie in bed, focus on your breathing and allow your thoughts to quiet naturally. Once you achieve this relaxed state, begin introducing carefully crafted suggestions aligned with your desired changes. Dream work offers another powerful avenue for subconscious reprogramming. Our dreams reflect the processing and integration of daily experiences, emotions, and deeper psychological material. By setting clear intentions before sleep to dream about specific topics or solutions, we can influence our dream content and harness this natural problem. Solving mechanism. Keep a dream journal beside your bed and record your dreams immediately upon waking, as these insights often provide valuable guidance for your conscious journey. Bed programming techniques leverage the natural transition into sleep to embed positive suggestions into the subconscious mind. The period just before falling asleep, known as the hypnagogic state, presents a unique opportunity for mental programming. During this time, create vivid mental images of your desired outcomes while maintaining a relaxed, receptive state. Combine these visualizations with gentle affirmations that resonate with your goals. The practice of sleep programming extends beyond mere positive thinking. It involves creating a conducive environment for transformation. Your bedroom should be a sanctuary free from electronic distractions and negative influences. The last thoughts and images you expose yourself to before sleep significantly impact your subconscious processing during the night. Choose uplifting reading material, peaceful music, or guided meditations that align with your reprogramming goals. Progressive relaxation techniques enhance the effectiveness of sleep programming. Starting from your toes and moving upward, consciously relax each muscle group while maintaining awareness of your breathing. As your body relaxes, your mind becomes more receptive to positive suggestions. This physical relaxation creates an ideal state for implementing sleep programming techniques. Consistency proves crucial in sleep programming. Establish a regular bedtime routine that includes your chosen programming techniques. Your subconscious mind responds to repetition and pattern, so maintain your practice even when immediate results aren't apparent. Over time, these nightly sessions create lasting changes in your thought patterns and beliefs. Audio programs designed for sleep learning can supplement your practice. These recordings often use binaural beats or specific sound frequencies to induce desired brainwave states while delivering positive suggestions. Choose programs that resonate with your personal goals and beliefs, as authenticity enhances their effectiveness. Sleep programming works gradually, building new neural pathways night after night. Approach this practice with patience and trust in the process. Your subconscious mind absorbs and processes information continuously, even when you're not consciously aware of it. By consistently utilizing sleep programming techniques, you create a powerful foundation for lasting personal transformation. The role of meditation in reprogramming. Meditation serves as a powerful gateway to accessing and reprogramming the subconscious mind. When we meditate, we create a bridge between our conscious and subconscious thoughts, allowing us to observe and gradually transform our deeper mental patterns. The practice of meditation helps quiet the constant chatter of our conscious mind, making space for deeper awareness and transformation. Traditional meditation techniques like focused breathing create an ideal state for subconscious reprogramming. As we sit quietly and observe our breath, our brain waves naturally shift from beta, active thinking, to alpha, relaxed awareness, and even theta, deep meditation, states. These slower brainwave patterns are the same ones present during hypnosis and deep learning, making them perfect for installing new thought patterns and beliefs. Mindfulness meditation particularly excels at helping us recognize subconscious patterns as they arise. Through regular practice, we develop the ability to witness our thoughts without judgment or attachment. This awareness allows us to spot limiting beliefs and negative self-talk as they surface, creating opportunities to choose different responses. Over time, this conscious observation weakens old neural pathways while strengthening new, more beneficial ones. Visualization meditation combines the benefits of both meditation and active imagination. During this practice, we can consciously create and strengthen positive mental images while in a receptive meditative state. These vivid mental pictures speak directly to the subconscious mind, which processes information primarily through images and feelings rather than words. Body scan meditation helps integrate physical sensations with subconscious reprogramming. By systematically bringing attention to different parts of our body, we can release stored tension and emotional energy while installing new positive associations. This mind-body connection is crucial for complete subconscious transformation, as our physical body often holds on to old programming through muscle memory and tension patterns. Loving kindness meditation specifically targets emotional reprogramming. By deliberately cultivating feelings of compassion and goodwill toward ourselves and others, we can transform deep-seated patterns of self-criticism and negative emotional responses. This practice helps create new neural pathways associated with positive emotions, making it easier to maintain an optimistic and resilient mindset. Mantra meditation uses sound and repetition to bypass conscious resistance and speak directly to the subconscious mind. Whether using traditional Sanskrit mantras or personalized positive statements, the rhythmic repetition of meaningful sounds can help install new beliefs and thought patterns. The vibrations created during mantra practice also help shift our energy and emotional state. Integration exercises help bridge meditation practice with daily life. Simple techniques like taking 3 conscious breaths before responding to situations, practicing brief mindfulness checks throughout the day, or setting intentions during morning meditation help embed new programming into our regular routines. This consistent reinforcement strengthens new neural pathways and makes positive changes more permanent. Regular meditation practice also increases our overall mental flexibility and adaptability. As we become more skilled at directing our attention and managing our mental state, we gain greater control over our subconscious programming. This enhanced mental mastery allows us to more easily install new beliefs and patterns while releasing old, limiting ones that no longer serve us. Through dedicated meditation practice, we cultivate the awareness, focus, and mental receptivity necessary for deep subconscious reprogramming. The various meditation techniques available provide multiple pathways for transformation, allowing us to choose approaches that resonate with our individual preferences and goals. As we continue to practice, our ability to access and influence our subconscious mind grows stronger, accelerating our personal growth and manifestation abilities. Language patterns and ELP. Our language shapes our reality in profound ways that most people never realize. The words we use, both in our internal dialogue and external communication, create the framework through which we experience life. This is where neuro-linguistic programming, NLP, becomes a powerful tool for reprogramming the subconscious mind. When we understand and harness the power of language patterns, we can literally reshape our mental landscape and create new neural pathways that support our desired outcomes. The foundation of effective language pattern work begins with awareness of our current verbal and mental habits. Many people unconsciously use disempowering language that reinforces negative beliefs and limitations. Phrases like "I can't," "it's impossible," or "I'm not good enough" create neural associations that the subconscious mind accepts as truth. By identifying these patterns, we can begin the process of consciously choosing more empowering alternatives. Reframing is one of the most potent NLP techniques for shifting perspective and meaning. This involves taking any situation or belief and viewing it through a different lens. For instance, instead of seeing a failure as proof of inadequacy, we can reframe it as valuable feedback or a stepping stone towards success. The subconscious mind responds to these new interpretations by creating different emotional associations and behavioral responses. The structure of our language also plays a crucial role in programming. Using presuppositions, embedded assumptions within our statements, can bypass conscious resistance and speak directly to the subconscious mind. For example, rather than asking, "Will this work?" we might say, when this works, "What will you notice first?" This subtle shift assumes success and directs the mind toward positive outcomes. Milton model language patterns, developed from studying the work of Milton Erickson, use artfully vague language to allow the subconscious mind to fill in details in personally meaningful ways. This includes using universal quantifiers, nominalization, and unspecified verbs. For example, saying things are improving allows each person's mind to define what things means to them and what improving looks like in their context. Another powerful language pattern involves the use of metaphor and analogy. The subconscious mind thinks in pictures and responds strongly to symbolic language. Creating compelling metaphors for change and success can bypass conscious resistance and create new neural pathways for desired outcomes. For instance, comparing personal growth to a butterfly's metamorphosis provides a rich template for transformation that the subconscious mind can easily grasp and implement. The meta model in NLP helps identify and challenge limiting language patterns by asking specific questions that expose deletions, distortions, and generalizations in our thinking. This process helps recover missing information and challenge assumptions that may be holding us back. Through consistent practice with these questioning patterns, we develop greater linguistic precision and mental clarity. Through conscious application of these language patterns, we can create new neural pathways that support our goals and desires. The key is consistency and awareness in our word choices, both internally and externally. As we integrate more empowering language patterns into our daily communication, our subconscious mind gradually adopts new beliefs and perspectives that align with our intended outcomes. This transformation occurs naturally and progressively as new neural networks are strengthened through repeated exposure to more beneficial language patterns. Energy work and subconscious alignment. Energy work and subconscious alignment form a powerful combination in the journey of personal transformation. Our bodies are composed of energy systems that directly influence our thoughts, emotions, and overall well-being. These energy centers, often referred to as chakras in Eastern traditions, play a vital role in how we process information and store subconscious patterns. The concept of energy centers extends beyond traditional Eastern philosophy, as modern science has begun to recognize the electromagnetic fields that surround and penetrate our bodies. These energy centers act as processing units for different aspects of our experience, from basic survival instincts to our highest spiritual aspirations. When these centers become blocked or misaligned, it can manifest as physical, emotional, or mental challenges that affect our ability to achieve our desired outcomes. Clearing blockages in our energy system is essential for effective subconscious reprogramming. These blockages often form due to past traumas, limiting beliefs, or prolonged stress. Various techniques can help release these energy blocks, including breathwork, movement practices, and energy healing modalities. One simple yet effective technique involves conscious breathing while focusing attention on different areas of the body, allowing stuck energy to dissolve and flow freely. Energy alignment techniques work hand in hand with subconscious reprogramming by creating an optimal state for transformation. When our energy centers are aligned, we become more receptive to positive changes and can more easily integrate new beliefs and patterns. This alignment also helps maintain the changes we implement through other reprogramming techniques, creating a sustainable foundation for personal growth. A powerful practice for energy alignment involves scanning your body from bottom to top, focusing on each energy center. Start with the root center at the base of your spine, which governs safety and security. Move up through the sacral center, creativity and emotions, solar plexus, personal power, heart, love, and compassion, throat, expression and truth, third eye, intuition and wisdom, and crown, connection to higher consciousness. As you focus on each center, imagine it spinning freely and radiating vibrant energy. The relationship between energy work and the subconscious mind is profound. Our energy system stores emotional memories and beliefs at a cellular level. By working with these energy centers, we can access and transform deep-seated patterns that may be resistant to more conventional approaches. This work creates a bridge between our conscious intentions and subconscious programming, facilitating lasting change. Regular energy work practices help maintain optimal functioning of our energy systems and support ongoing subconscious reprogramming. Simple daily practices might include energy clearing visualizations, gentle movement exercises, or meditation focused on energy flow. These practices need not be time-consuming. Even a few minutes of conscious attention to your energy system can yield significant benefits. Integrating energy work with other reprogramming techniques amplifies their effectiveness. For example, combining affirmations with energy center activation can help anchor new beliefs more deeply. Similarly, visualization practices become more powerful when performed in a state of energetic alignment. This holistic approach addresses transformation at multiple levels: mental, emotional, and energetic, creating more comprehensive and lasting changes. Working with energy and subconscious alignment is a gentle yet powerful way to facilitate personal transformation. As you become more attuned to your energy system, you'll develop an intuitive understanding of what techniques work best for you. This awareness becomes a valuable tool in your ongoing journey of growth and self-discovery, supporting your ability to create positive changes in all areas of your life. Creating your new reality. The journey of reprogramming your subconscious mind culminates in actively creating your new reality. This process involves more than just wishful thinking. It requires a strategic approach that aligns your conscious goals with your subconscious programming. When you understand how to harness the power of your subconscious mind for goal setting, you create an unstoppable force that propels you toward your desired outcomes. Goal setting with the subconscious mind differs from traditional goal-setting methods. While conventional approaches focus on logical, step-by-step planning, subconscious goal setting incorporates emotional connection, sensory engagement, and deep personal alignment. Start by allowing yourself to dream big without the limitations of your current reality. Your subconscious mind doesn't distinguish between what's realistic and what's unrealistic. It simply responds to the images and emotions you feed it. Create a detailed vision of your desired reality by engaging all your senses. What does success look like? How does it feel? What sounds, smells, and tastes are associated with your achievement? This multisensory approach helps embed your goals deeply into your subconscious mind. Write down your goals in present tense, as if they're already accomplished. Instead of "I will be successful," write "I am successful." This present tense formatting helps your subconscious mind accept these statements as current reality rather than future possibilities. Action planning becomes more effective when you align it with your subconscious programming. Break down your larger goals into smaller, manageable steps that feel natural and aligned with your new identity. Each small action should feel like an expression of who you're becoming rather than a forced behavior. This alignment creates momentum and reduces internal resistance. Maintaining momentum requires consistent reinforcement of your new programming. Create daily rituals that support your goals and new identity. These might include morning visualization sessions, evening reflection practices, or regular check-ins with your progress. The key is to make these practices enjoyable rather than obligatory. Your subconscious mind responds better to pleasure than to force. Physical environment plays a crucial role in creating your new reality. Modify your surroundings to reflect and support your goals. If you're pursuing financial abundance, organize your workspace for maximum productivity. If you're focusing on health, arrange your kitchen to support healthy eating habits. Your environment sends constant messages to your subconscious mind about what's normal and expected. Celebrate progress along the way, no matter how small. Your subconscious mind responds powerfully to positive reinforcement. When you acknowledge and celebrate small victories, you strengthen the neural pathways associated with success and achievement. This creates a positive feedback loop that accelerates your progress toward larger goals. Creating your new reality is an ongoing process of alignment and adjustment. Pay attention to feedback from your environment and internal signals. If something isn't working, adjust your approach while maintaining your ultimate vision. This flexibility allows you to navigate challenges while staying committed to your desired outcome. Living in your new reality requires consistent practice and patience. Your subconscious mind will gradually accept and reinforce your new patterns of thinking and being. As this happens, what once seemed impossible becomes your natural way of life. The key is to persist with your practices while maintaining a sense of joy and anticipation about your unfolding journey. Dealing with resistance and setbacks. Encountering resistance and setbacks during your subconscious reprogramming journey is not only normal but expected. Your mind has been operating with certain beliefs and patterns for years, perhaps even decades, and changing these deeply ingrained programs naturally creates internal friction. This resistance often manifests as self-doubt, procrastination, or sudden urges to abandon your new practices altogether. When you begin to experience resistance, recognize it as a signal that you're pushing against established neural pathways. Your subconscious mind is designed to maintain stability and protect you from perceived threats. even if those threats are positive changes you consciously desire. This protective mechanism can trigger various forms of self-sabotage, such as finding excuses to skip your visualization practice, dismissing your affirmations as ineffective, or reverting to old thought patterns during stressful situations. One effective way to handle resistance is to approach it with curiosity rather than frustration. When you notice yourself pushing back against your new programming, pause and ask yourself what fears or beliefs might be driving this resistance. Often, you'll discover that your reluctance stems from deep-seated fears of change, success, or unworthiness. By acknowledging these underlying concerns, you can address them directly through your reprogramming work. Setbacks, while discouraging, provide valuable opportunities for learning and adjustment. If you find yourself slipping back into old patterns, avoid harsh self-judgment. Instead, treat these moments as feedback from your subconscious mind about areas that need additional attention. Perhaps you're moving too quickly, or maybe certain aspects of your new programming feel inauthentic. Use these insights to refine your approach. Creating a setback recovery plan can help you maintain momentum. This might include having a list of your core motivations readily available, maintaining a journal of your successes, or establishing a support system of friends or mentors who understand your journey. When you experience a setback, activate your recovery plan immediately rather than waiting for motivation to return naturally. Physical resistance can also manifest during reprogramming work. You might experience headaches, unusual fatigue, or emotional volatility. These symptoms often indicate that significant neural restructuring is occurring. Support your body during this process by ensuring adequate rest, hydration, and gentle exercise. These physical self-care practices help integrate new programming more smoothly. Another powerful strategy for overcoming resistance is to work with your subconscious mind rather than against it. If you notice strong resistance to a particular technique or belief, try breaking it down into smaller, more digestible pieces. For example, if visualizing your ultimate goal feels overwhelming, start with smaller milestones that feel more achievable to your subconscious mind. Persistence is crucial when dealing with resistance and setbacks. Neural reprogramming is a gradual process, and progress often follows a nonlinear path. Celebrate small victories and maintain consistent practice even when results aren't immediately visible. Each time you push through resistance, you strengthen your ability to maintain new programming and create lasting change. The most successful reprogramming occurs when you maintain a balanced approach between gentle persistence and self-compassion. Listen to your inner guidance while staying committed to your goals. When resistance arises, view it as an opportunity to deepen your understanding of your subconscious patterns and refine your reprogramming techniques. With patience and consistent practice, you can overcome any obstacle on your path to conscious creation. Advanced reprogramming techniques. Once you've mastered the fundamental techniques of subconscious reprogramming, you can explore more sophisticated methods that offer deeper transformation. Timeline therapy represents one such powerful approach, allowing you to work with your personal history in a unique way. This technique involves mentally traveling along your timeline to heal past trauma and rewrite limiting experiences. By accessing specific moments in your past, you can release negative emotions and beliefs that have been stored in your neural pathways for years, or even decades. The process begins by visualizing your timeline as a physical representation, perhaps as a path stretching behind and ahead of you, or as a line floating in space. Some people see their timeline as straight, while others perceive it as curved or spiral. Shaped. The key is working with whatever representation feels natural to you. As you practice timeline therapy, you'll learn to float above your timeline, gaining a broader perspective of your life events and their interconnections. Parts integration represents another advanced technique that acknowledges how our personalities contain various aspects or parts. These parts might seem to conflict with each other. For instance, one part wanting to take risks and grow, while another seeks safety and stability. Rather than viewing these parts as enemies to be conquered, parts integration helps you understand their positive intentions and create harmony between them. This process often reveals that seemingly opposing parts actually share common goals for your well-being. Matrix reimprinting takes EFT, emotional freedom techniques, to a deeper level by combining it with quantum physics principles and new understandings about trauma. This technique allows you to enter your memories, comfort your younger self, and create new positive resources that transform how past events affect your present life. Unlike simple visualization, matrix re-imprinting involves actively engaging with and changing the energy of past experiences in ways that ripple forward through time, affecting your current reality. These advanced techniques often work best when combined with each other and with the foundational methods you've already learned. For example, you might use timeline therapy to identify key moments of limiting belief formation, then apply parts integration to resolve internal conflicts about changing these beliefs, and finally use matrix re-imprinting to create new empowering memories and beliefs. When working with advanced techniques, it's essential to maintain a strong grounding practice and proceed at a pace that feels comfortable for you. These methods can access deep emotional material, so having good self-care routines and possibly professional support can be valuable. Transformation occurs in layers, and each technique offers unique benefits that complement the others. The beauty of these advanced methods lies in their ability to create profound change at multiple levels simultaneously. They work with your conscious mind, subconscious patterns, emotional body, and energetic field to create lasting transformation. As you explore these techniques, you'll likely discover that some resonate more strongly with you than others. Trust your intuition about which methods to focus on and how to combine them in ways that serve your unique healing and growth journey. The key to success with advanced reprogramming techniques is consistent practice and patience. While these methods can create dramatic shifts, they work best when approached with curiosity and compassion rather than forcing rapid change. As you become more familiar with these practices, you'll develop your own style of working with them, adapting and combining them in ways that feel most effective for your personal evolution. Living your reprogrammed life. The journey of reprogramming your subconscious mind is not a destination, but rather a continuous evolution of growth and transformation. As you integrate your new programming into your daily life, you'll notice subtle yet profound changes in how you perceive and interact with the world around you. Your newly programmed subconscious mind becomes your ally in creating the life you desire, working seamlessly with your conscious intentions to manifest your goals and dreams. Living your reprogrammed life means embracing a new way of being. The thoughts, beliefs, and patterns you've cultivated through your reprogramming work become your natural state of existence. You'll find yourself automatically responding to situations in ways that align with your desired outcomes, rather than falling back into old reactive patterns. This automation of positive responses is a clear sign that your subconscious reprogramming has taken root. Your relationships may transform as you operate from this new foundation. People often notice a shift in your energy, confidence, and approach to life. You might find that some relationships naturally evolve or fade away while new ones that better match your frequency begin to emerge. This is a natural part of the process as your external world adjusts to match your internal changes. The key to maintaining your reprogrammed state lies in consistent practice and awareness. Make time each day to reinforce your new programming through meditation, visualization, or affirmations. These practices need not be lengthy. Even 5 minutes of focused intention can help maintain your new neural pathways and strengthen your desired patterns of thinking and being. Your reprogrammed life includes a different relationship with challenges and obstacles. Rather than viewing them as roadblocks, you now see them as opportunities for growth and further refinement of your programming. Each challenge becomes a chance to apply your new mindset and strengthen your positive beliefs about yourself and your capabilities. Creating regular check-ins with yourself helps ensure you're staying aligned with your desired programming. Take time weekly or monthly to assess your thoughts, behaviors, and results. Are they matching your intentions? If not, use your reprogramming tools to make gentle adjustments. This ongoing maintenance keeps your subconscious mind fine, tuned and operating at its optimal level. Growth is infinite. As you achieve new levels of success and fulfillment, you may find yourself ready to program even higher aspirations into your subconscious mind. This is natural and beautiful. It's evidence that you're expanding your conception of what's possible for your life. Your reprogrammed mind becomes increasingly receptive to bigger goals and grander visions. The ripple effect of your reprogrammed life extends beyond your personal experience. As you embody your new way of being, you naturally inspire and influence others around you. Without conscious effort, you become a living example of what's possible when someone commits to transforming their inner world. This influence can create positive change in your family, workplace, and community. Living your reprogrammed life also means maintaining a balance between conscious growth and natural flow. While continuing to use your reprogramming tools, allow yourself to trust in the process and enjoy the journey. Your subconscious mind now works for you automatically, creating opportunities and solutions even when you're not actively focusing on them. This partnership between your conscious and subconscious mind creates a harmonious state of being where manifestation becomes effortless and joy becomes your natural state.